Consequences. This Swedish jet deal may have some serious consequences for Canada. The company Saab has approached us to create 10,000 jobs here by trying to make us create their Gripen fighter jet. This will happen only if Canada cancels its current F-35 contract that we have with the United States. Something that will cost Canada billions of dollars, that potentially will break some industry's ties to the US and are going to weaken Canada seriously. But discussions are already going on to try and see if our country could manage both fleet of jet, the F-35 from America and the Gripen from Sweden. However, Canada being already short on pilots and mechanic, this option is kind of a shady ground, hence why many military people are opposing this dual fleet and want to stick with the F-35 to prevent this nightmarish cost and logistic situation. So let's say that we are going to proceed and Canada is going to build this Gripen fully. It means that Canada could become a European fighter jet maker. If so, do you really think Washington will tolerate a direct competitor to its American F-35 jet being built right here in North America? Even Prime Minister Mark Carney is saying that he is worried about the US reaction over something like this. For you see, Saab wants to expand its production by coming to Canada because one of their biggest clients, Ukraine, who are fighting the Russians as we speak. So if something like this happens, Canada now becomes what we call an indirect belligerent to Russia. And if we lose NORAD, then the US are not going to back us anymore if Russia presses on. Cyber attack might come our way, real harassment and testing are basically non-existing defenses, especially in the Arctic. So as long as NORAD stands, Russia will never try anything real stupid with Canada, especially in the Arctic, because Russia could start stealing tiny little bit part of it simply by occupying this territory that is left empty by Canada. So without NORAD technology and support, Canada won't be able to do anything if something like this would happen. Because you think Europe is going to cross the entirety of the ocean to support us when something like this is going to happen? So our territorial sovereignty might become at risk by simply accepting such a project. All of this because we want to build and buy some Swedish jet to piss off the Americans.